Gather! Let's do this then!
Wind strike!
Yes, you are. Let's finish this.
Witness my rise!
Solidify!
An impressive bounty.
Everybody stand!
Fallen leaves.
Adorn!
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Huni! Are you here to help find the baby Saurians?
And I'm Toba. You must be the help.
No, but Uncle Sanka said he was gonna send some of his friends. Yeah, sorry. Whatever this is wrong.
Darn it! We've been tricked, Huni.
What are we supposed to do about the baby Saurians? It's okay, Huni. Don't worry. Oh, there's been a lot of unrest in the tribe lately. And after what happened to Nana, her babies were so scared that they... If Nana is your dad's Saurian... My dad's one of the elders, so he's busy I didn't think it would take very...
Yeah, it was...
It's all right. Don't let them get to you. We're... They should be. I already managed to find their tracks, and it seems like... Really? Well...
awesome. You gotta be careful out on the cliffs, though.
Rooney said the baby Saurians are on the cliff, so let's find a way up. But what's that other...
Well, if it isn't the gruesome twosome who wormed their way into our servant circle of friends. Still awestruck from the last time we met? Would that be why you hastily scrambled up here to pay your respects the moment you saw us? Very well. You heathens leave us no choice.
Wait, aren't you like Kenichi's sidekick?
Silence! Who are you calling sidekick? We are the Dragon Supreme, sovereign ruler of the... We shall have you know that last time, were it not for Kenichi's earnest pleading on your...
Oh, come on. You talk big, but Kenichi clearly has you under lock and key.
If you must know, our humble Abyssin... See this little lizard? Its mother, a medium-sized lizard, came under the...
Yikes.
She was but such a fragile... Leaping from a... My dear anemic flying ant, as addled would...
Anemic flying ant?
We sense a faint abyssal energy. An evil sorcerer must be alert...
Suspicious, huh?
How dare you cast aspersions on your ruler, heathen! If you're not here to kiss my feet, then get...
Potty mouth on that guy! I'm on his furious! Still, good to know about the abyss threat, huh? Let's respect that. Let's not get sidetracked.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then. We're way behind schedule.
Wow, you're back already.
You're welcome. You're not from Natland, right? Because your clothes look different than ours. Hey, you must be tired after all that climbing.
Yeah.
By the sound of it, Uh-huh. Well, his clothes sure... Really? Maybe he was the suspicious outlander. Sure, if you're interested. Oh, let me think. Oh, please, mister. I've told you...
Just one more story. One more. I heard that there was a huge...
Oh, you mean Turnfire.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh. There's a story behind Turnfire is different from normal fire.
Why?
As soon as you turn around.
Well, good golly gee. I mean, it's one thing to singe someone's clothes, but burning
Right? How nasty is it to burn someone from behind and not even let them turn around to look? Ochkon really was an evil tyrant.
Yes, shocking behavior. Now, let me guess. Eventually, a valiant hero came to save the day? That's usually how these stories go.
Good guess, Uncle Glasses. Seems like you really know your stuff. The hero was called Yupanqui. He's the ancestor of our tribe.
Yupanqui was friends with Ochkon the tyrant, and also Shibalanke, the first Pyro Archon. He was working as an ordnance officer for the Grand Alliance at the time. He didn't like how Ochkon was, and that's how our ancestors set our people free.
But Ochkon wasn't there.
A split second later, the flame...
All it took was a single glance.
The question is, was this the price he paid for...
Nobody knows the answer. And then...
The grown-ups say that it lights up. It's like a final look back at your life.
Ah, a fine pair...
I don't know.
Either way, I...
Sure has. It went to
Yeah, and now belong...
Kinich.
All right, Uncle Glasses. That...
I would, but doesn't tell me more about this Kinich guy. One more story. No? Careful, Toba. You look dangerously close to cursing me out right now.
Uncle, you'd better not be trying to trick us. Or...
How would it get me if I'm outside of Natland? Uncle Glasses isn't from...
Huh?
Wait. All right, kiddos. I'm a man of my word. Work them like dogs, okay? That's what they're here for. Don't go...
Really?
We met at the foot of this cliff, so...
Serious?
If you don't believe me, turn around and see for yourselves.
Huh? Where? Oh, wait! Yeah, definitely a fishy character.
Yeah. And not
All he got out of us was some stories, though. Traveler, maybe we should go tell Kanich about this. Huh? You know Kanich? Not very well, but we have met him before.
Oh, man. I'm so jealous. I never even spoke.
Me neither. I don't think my dad... Oh, the creep who calls himself Kahul Ahau? Yeah, exactly. I don't know why Kanich...
Uh-oh. Hoonie, look how late it is.
Oh, yikes. If there's anything you need...
We gotta run. Bye for now.
Hoonie, what were you thinking?
It's okay, Toba...
Kind strangers?
Yeah,
Don't talk back to me. The Mountain King probably...
they were good people, Dad. Hello again, Hoonie. It's Miss Paimon and Miss Traveler. Dad, it's them. They're the ones who have...
Oh, So you're the I'm Trinidad. Apparently, you helped my daughter today, so now I trust that you're sensible people who know better than to take advantage of their host's generosity. 1,000,000 mora.
Dad, please!
Kniech, I heard that two mysterious travelers from afar showed up at the...
And Paimon's the
I do apologize. A lot's been going on in our truck.
Oh, now we're talking. Seriously?
Oh, you just arrived, I take it.
Careful now. That's quite an about face.
Go inside now, Hoonie. Dad's got...
Okay. Well, we'll hear you out, but we can't...
Well, for many years, our tribe has celebrated that Burkina was a hero who bore the ancient name Malipo. They were victorious. Normally, Yumkasaurs never live longer than a century. It is possible that the abyssal power... Oh, that's right. The abyssal power inside him is highly... So, besides the ceremony, another important part of Turnfire Night However, abyss-related incidents have been on... Only 5 months have passed since the last...
Has he woken up again?
He has. We managed to... Also, he attacked and wounded my companion, Nana, during the ceremony.
We heard. Such a...
Yeah. Anyway, right now we're preparing for an exceptional Turnfire Nights, of course.
Oh!
Yes, an exceptional ceremony? Oh, I'll have to charge an exceptional price. I'm not the one to usually talk about people behind their backs. But I'm convinced the Wyab got hit on the head and took a wrong turn the day it chose to give that Oh, and don't get me started on that insufferable
Yeah, Paimon has to agree.
Anyway, the fact is, you'll gain the respect and friendship of this wonderful. I can't come with me to the other side of the mountain. I'll bring you up to
Achoo!
Oh, great.
Shut your filthy mouth, worm of the abyss! Your putrid words defile the air we breathe.
Speaking as a member of the Abyss Order, that's music to my ears. Exactly the kind...
Never have we heard such brazen blustering from someone who is inches from death.
Okay, well, that I am at a loss to explain. How do I manage to stay so sure? But I digress. Mr. Kniech, you see, I'm very...
Okay.
Is that it? K? It's the extreme sports! The other day, I narrowly avoided getting hit by a very brave soul who just leaped off a cliff. I think you call it bungee? Look, I even did a painting inspired by the
You scum-sucking swine! I swear, if you go headfirst off the tallest cliff with a band of hunters on your tail and nowhere left to run!
You say that, but I get the sense that Mr. Key... I've heard that the most important thing in human...
Or you...
What?
And then I'll name my price.
Let's ride!
The abyss. See those torches over there? Those are the sacred flame offshoots.
Are you saying that the sacred...
Well, for ceremonial purposes.
Gotcha! So basically...
Well, that's one part of it. First, the flame bearer. Then, they must go down into the canyon. The most skilled flame bearers can...
Wow! He can do all that flying without ever falling to the ground? Well, of course Paimon can.
Well, don't worry. It's not. The flame bearer must always keep moving forward. You can't skip a pillar, then come back to it after...
So... What about today, then?
Oh no, don't worry. Today is just... Are you ready? I'll repeat all the key points again.
There's abyssal filth over there! Let's burn it away with the sacred flame! Alright, let's use this kindling to complete our mission! There's abyssal filth over there! Let's burn it away with the sacred flame!
Off we go! I'm going in!
Should be all the bracers! Let's regroup with Trinidad!
I knew I was right. If there was an ancient name for outstanding flame bearers,
Yeah! Although it would probably... Oh, you mean they've still got...
some of them are still hoping. Still, I'm the one
just for...
See that place over there? There was a time, after a period of if we failed to keep the threat posed by... So, to answer your question,
Fair enough. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
I'll need you to drop by my place at some point before...
Okay, see you later.
You have my gratitude.
We've helped out with a lot of other local festivals before.
Need a surfboard?
Traveler,
Kaniche! Fancy meeting you here!
I'll get straight to the point. I hear...
Oh, the, Turnfire Knight!
Chill, it's cool. I only mention it because there's something you should know. And I suspect Elder Trinidad hasn't been completely
Once and for all?
That's right. He wants to use you to send the mountain
To the Night Kingdom?
to his death.
Whoa, are you serious?
Too blunt? There is potentially a possibility that Elder Trinidad may...
But that's ridiculous! He told us...
And that glory
Oh, that's right. The Mount... yes, and Nana wasn't...
She likely won't be the last.
Still, is killing the Mountain King real?
The Mountain King is a unique case when it comes to abyssal contamination. It's eaten away at him for so. That evil power has both driven him insane and kept him alive over the centuries. So, to look at it one way, once in past ceremonies, we've only purged around half of the abyssal power.
Trinidad didn't say anything about how much power he wanted us to purge.
Then it sounds like you'll know for sure soon.
If he really asks us to kill the Mountain King, what should we do?
I know this must come as quite a shock, so I suggest you act like I'd like to make a deal.
What kind of...
One that comes at a very reasonable price. Good. See you soon.
Ah, mighty.
It was...
Glad to hear it. Things are progressing There are still those who insist that the ceremony should be performed by the bearer of the Malipo name.
Plus, Kanish doesn't want to do...
Exactly. So, now, it's time for us to discuss. We covered the fire lighting. It's quite simple. One point I'd like to stress.
Asleep.
Precisely. In previous years, the flame bearer, but I understand that you have a lot of experience fighting against the abyss, and you seem to, with your help, I'm optimistic that...
Traveler?
So this doesn't faze you at all, huh? That's all you really need to know? The ceremony's in 3... In the meantime, feel free to take a look, and if you wouldn't mind helping them out with a few errands...
So now we have extra errands to run?
Just a humble suggestion, that's all. I'll be sticking around for the next few days.
Seems like Kanish was right. We should go meet up with him right away.
Huh. You're here.
Kanish! Elder Trinidad!
I can tell.
Is that the Traveler in Paimon? Forgive me for not being...
Hello, Chief Wyna.
I only heard the news from Trinidad yesterday, so I asked Kanish to invite you up. I believe Kanish has already... However, I would like to request that you take steps to ensure the Mount... Every child of our tribe grows up hearing the tales of our hero. This is our history. To kill the Mountain King would be to destroy our... Nana's death was a great tragedy, and I do not blame my honored guests. Perhaps there is, but despite all our attempts to contain the situation over the years, we've not found it.
Running away won't solve anything. You just need some time to think.
Thank you both. There are still 3 days left before the ceremony.
So, Kanish,
Let's walk and talk.
that works too, huh? Let's ride! Woohoo! Kanish, Paimon finally understands why you turned Trinidad down. You knew what he was planning.
Double-edged sword is right. But my response wasn't merely an excuse. I'm working on it.
Really?
In a moment.
Oh yeah. What was it?
I agree that he has a...
You got him a teach? Anyway, move.
Yes, that's the... I'm a Saurian hunter, but I occasionally hunt the Abyss, too. I did some research after the fact. So, if we can...
Whoa.
It's not without its risks, Still, the chief is adamant about...
Paimon can understand.
Yes, but on the flip side, and he has every right to take that view, no one can seriously...
You're right. There's no easy... Because at least in our experience...
I think I know a way. You have any better...
Not at the moment, but... After all, the Abyss is what turned...
If it doesn't end well, then that's the price. The Mountain King's erratic outbursts have...
Alright. So, what...
All I need you to do... I'm getting harassed on a daily basis by people. If you help me out...
Ooh, what kind...
Something well worth your while. I'd just keep doing what you've been doing. That way, I won't have an end... Then, when the day of the ceremony comes...
Still sounds pretty crazy. And even if it works, what if neither Chief Wyna nor...
At least the two of them would finally be... The tribe needs leaders like them far more than a Saurian hunter for hire. Can I take that to mean that...
For sure. And who knows...
Great. Well, for the... Good luck to us.
Okay, task for the day. Meet the tribe's people and take some heat off of Kenichi's back.
Pony.
Because he hurt a lot of...
But it wasn't on purpose.
That's true. But
How can you be so harsh to someone who's sick?
Toba...
Pony's saying nasty things about the mountain.
Once upon a time, maybe. Toba? Fine. As of today, our friend... Oh, come on! Cut it out, you two! The Traveler is gonna be the flame bearer for the next Turnfire night!
What? Really?
So that's what my dad wanted to talk to, be fair. From what we saw the other day...
Wait.
Oh, yeah. Good question. We can get him to come, but if he catches you two...
Oh, we can't let that...
I didn't mean to argue with Toba. Yeah. All right. Well, because it's the trap, Dad just really misses Nana.
Huh? Oh. I shouldn't have spoken to you the way I did either.
That's more like it. Now you guess so. Toba, I'd better go buy some colored cloth for my dad now. See you, Toba. See you, Traveler.
Okay.
Okay, take care, you two. Even though they said they're sorry, it looks like their friendship isn't as... Come on, let's...
Carving way!
Huh? Let's... Hey there! What's happening?
A rehearsal for the turn.
Ooh, there's
You don't know it? Ah, I guess you're not from these parts, huh?
why do you say that?
Because of the Turnfire night, of course. The mountain. This isn't one of those fun.
Well, did you know that the flame bearer this...
Oh, I did hear about that. It's a first for sure. What? Oh, it's funny. I was just thinking that I'll
You're not taking part...
Not bad, right?
Oh, very impressive. So...
Well, I feel like the question is, what are we gonna do about this in the long term? The way things are going, it's only a matter of time before...
You look a little...
Disappointed? Nah, it's a great opportunity to go... I managed...
What's the so...
You've never heard of it? It's a... Speaking of which, the guy who was...
A how? A how's a relic?
Oh, yeah, him. Then, do you know how they met? It was deep inside some
Really?
Who knows? But if it's true, Kenichi can... Strangely enough, I actually...
Oh, does that count as...
You bet it does. But after all the abyssal activity recently, or... You look...
If all you need to get is a picture, that should be pretty achievable.
Wait, you're...
Come on, it's no big deal.
Pyro Archon above. You two have hearts of gold, you know that? Of course it is. There it is. It's inside these ruins.
Alrighty then. Stay back and take cover.
Great minds think alike.
That should be the last of them. Hey, look! That's gotta be it, right? It does match the story he told us, though. There's a whatever.
You've been robbed? Oh,
I put...
Tiago, is this the picture you were looking for?
let me take a look. Hey, Ponche, come and say hi to these guys. They're...
Wait,
Huh?
my nephew Toba's been telling everyone...
Oh, so you're Toba's... Sounds like we managed to make a bit of a nick...
Toba's not wrong, my friend. These two...
Really?
Allow me to explain. Ponche is a well-known scholar within our tribe, author of the widely acclaimed book, Yupanqui's Turnfire.
I spent years of my life researching on the word Malipo,
It was an
and now it's all gone. That little goon ambushed me during...
That book was everything to him. It's like they robbed him of his soul when they took it.
Dear honored guests of our clan, I am but a helpless old...
See what I mean, Ponche?
Sounds good to me.
Ever tried chasing waves before? You wanna try? Well, come on, no time like the present. I'll help you find the closest beach. You can only do so much on your own, but with a group, anything's possible. The most important part of going out to have fun is, well, going out. So just show up and I'll handle the rest. Woo! Carving waves!
Hey! You...
What do you want now, you old bum? God, you're a waste of space. Prepare to get shoved butt first into a tree hollow. Oh, what's this? Eat dirt, suckers!
Hey, he's trying to get away! You good? Let's chase him down!
Stop, please! By all the warrior, please!
Oh, yeah?
I...
You throw it away.
The old bum's bag didn't have a single mora in it. All that time lying in
It's
the same place you found me. Look, I swear on the Pyro Archon, it's the
okay. What do we do now? It sounds like he's telling the truth. Right. Let's hope nobody.
Although this holds true for all bearers of this appears to suggest the existence of some higher power that is always watching the name bearer, examining their Yupanki's Turnfire. Let me see. The author is.
Silence, book muncher. The great
Do you truly find?
joy.
Well, it makes a pretty shocking prediction. Every bearer of the ancient name Malipo eventually.
What? You're saying, can you. When? When will that glorious day of.
Wow, you are just irredeemable, aren't you? An agent of.
Silence, maggot! To presume that anyone could.
All civilizations will be reduced to rubble by the passage of time. From ancient kingdom, but from the ruins of every civilization, the dust will rise and never settle. Thus, and you. Now, let me.
We're so sorry.
Does that mean
You gotta stay positive, Ponche.
the whole reason I work? Well, not exactly.
Oh, really?
I think the key to.
Ponche.
You're right.
Yeah, maybe you're the special case.
I'm not talking about.
Like what?
Like the fact that the Mountain King is still. The key factor is that Burkina summoned the. If you don't believe me, then answer me this. How many other creatures.
Traveler, different situation but similar idea. Doesn't this
So, I came to the conclusion that Malipo must refer to some mysterious. It began with the first Pyro Archon.
Hey.
I'm sorry. I was originally.
Sounds to me like you dreamed up one fanciful.
Kenny?
I'm more or less finished.
Kanichi! I'm on.
So Mr. Ponche here?
I'll be there, Ponche. Let's go.
Let's ride!
Here will do. Yeah. I'd like your help giving.
Sounds like you.
You heard him.
Yet.
I think it's possible. Burkina didn't fall to the abyss. He was killed by the Mountain King in an episode of madness. Maybe he thought the Mountain King was stronger than him, and more. Either way,
How can you drop these?
This is what I've gleaned from my many interactions with the Mountain King. The story Elder Trinidad, the Mountain King's mind isn't just disordered.
What?
Of course not. We should help him move. It's the only The Mountain King is a hero to my tribe. Still, he's been the cause.
Ugh. Practical solutions hurt Paimon's brain.
Then let's break. You're here.
Oh, so. Very well.
Kenich, didn't you say you found him a teacher?
Hey! No one gets to discipline the.
Maybe because I've never had a gentle-natured companion like.
Is that?
Yeah. I see what I'm missing out on.
Knit! We could drown this measly flying ant in one droplet of spit! How dare you compare her? Oh, just wait till I possess your dead body! I will commit heinous atrocities! Tear down your legacy!
Traveler, Paimon, let's get down to business. Once we've opened the beastly rift,
With pleasure.
I got my hands on this device in a trade. It's meant as bait, but the Rift Towns will tear through space to get to this. Once they're here, we take... You'll find out soon enough. They'll tear you to pieces given half the chance, so be careful. Locked on!
You see, Kinich? I'm a man of my word.
I take it this is your...
Now that our deal is complete, it's time to start the next phase of our relationship. Cliché, I know. The hero's Huh? Huh? What are you two doing here?
Traveler, this is the gift I got you. But it looks like you've already met.
Yikes. Frosty reception. Gotta say, I kinda pictured this moment going a little differently. Tears of joy welling up in your eyes.
Don't be ridiculous. Sounds like you've been reading too many romance novels.
There we have it. Change is inevitable and nothing lasts forever. What a pity. Well then, time for you to meet the new me. This time, please call me Sanka.
Sanka! Aha! So you're the glasses guy! You...
What does it matter? A name is a superficial label. It's what's deep down inside that counts. And
That would explain a lot. Why else would you show up here and...
I'll pass. I do rather like you, as I've said before, but my what?
Wait. Of course! You're the one behind...
Haven't I told you before? I'm not part of the inner circle who do our Highness's bidding. I spend my time digging for truth in ancient doodads and books.
I investigated him. He's not connected to the recent event, so I struck a deal with him. He helps.
But that's all over. And now Kinich wants to hand me over to you. That would have given me some more time to study the great Kahula, but now I've run into you, which is just my luck. Or maybe I've incited the wrath. Wait, does that count?
How? You are the worst of the worst!
There is no betrayal. The Almighty...
Don't worry, I told him to act as bait.
Yes, and you should have picked a bigger fish. The Abyss Order? Ha! What a
It looks like your disciplinary measures have been less than...
What did you expect? Behavioral rehab isn't really our thing. Otherwise...
The abysmal disorder would suit you better. Kinich!
Traveler?
Hey now, I may be I could never beat you in a straight-up... Do me a favor, and remember how fast I disappear! Maybe...
Darn! He got away again!
It's alright. He's not worth our time and energy.
If you say so.
To borrow that guy's words, names are superficial labels. Think of it like apples that have fallen from a tree. Even the unripe fruit.
Huh. Well,
Of course! Only the...
Ugh. So what exactly are you...
Don't worry. He can't hurt a fly.
I've not heard that those kinds of...
Such as a howl watching me like a ravenous vulture.
Vulture? Vulture!
Let's pick this up another time. You should go back and get some rest. Big day.
Oh, yeah. Hearing...
Then it can't hurt to say this one more time. See you tomorrow.
At long, I hear you've done much for our... Many young people have heard the...
Well, they won't have to wait! We really hope we can resolve...
What?
Off we go!
Here we are.
Our honored guest, I have heard much about your...
Don't worry about it! Getting this huge venture...
Oh, if it means getting the Mountain King issue.
A resolution will come in due course.
No one would disagree with you if that were possible. Look around you. Can't you?
The ceremony was arranged on short notice.
That may be so.
Good evening.
Kinich! Not a moment too...
Chief Wayna, Elder Trinidad, could you give us a minute?
Very well. But
Let's step to the side.
Yeah, Elder Trinidad did.
What a surprise! The flying ant hasn't...
If you don't want your tongue to be burned off by the sacred flame tonight, See those sacred flame pillars? Once you've lit the fire, go light each one up in turn. Once that's done, head down into the cave where the Mountain King slumbers, like the braziers along the way.
That sounds simple.
The process isn't complicated, but remember, you mustn't turn back at any point. If you have to keep moving forward, or it's seen as disrespecting our ancestors. I made you a diagram that summarizes the steps. Take a look.
So that's our part.
I'll be with you the whole way. You can leave that side of things.
Okay. We'll try to remember all that and get it right the...
Ready when you are, but I think I saw. Just tell the chief when you're...
Off we go.
how are you doing? I'm counting on you. Bypassed my brother's...
Go get the sacred flame. Nicely done. Off to a good start. Great stuff. You're over halfway. Keep it up. Impressive. Just one more to go. Come on, one last push. The final sacred flame pillar is up ahead. Great! All the pillars are alight. Next, it's down into the canyon and head for the Mountain King's cave. Almost there. The cave is just up ahead. The Abyss presence is growing strong. We should deal with the contamination first. There's the altar of the sacred flame. Remember, light up the torches around it first.
That's the Mountain King up ahead.
That's him. Kongama.
Paimon can tell. He's here.
You've made it at last. You did even better than I...
Traveler, now comes the final and most important step of the ceremony.
There's no need.
Such strong abyssal power. What is that thing? Kinich! What is the meaning of that?
Is that a beast?
Chief Wyna, Elder Trinidad.
What do you think you're doing?
Solving the Mountain King.
You mean by having him?
No, stop!
Foolish Locust! Can't you see? We're trying to shove your Locust King into the beak.
But
I'm sorry, Chief Wyna and Elder Trinidad.
can you promise me that no...
I can't guarantee it, but I'm...
Traveler, this is not what we agreed on. You must cleanse the Mountain King of... Okay, I see.
You imbecile!
Oh no!
You forced my hand.
Elder Trinidad!
No! The Mountain King is waking up!
Everyone, out!
Well, it's... Take me, oh mountain!
Everyone's still outside. We have to keep the Mountain King here. Give me a hand.
You asked for it.
Watch out for the fruits he's spitting out. You can use those against him.
Share my knowledge!
Check this out. Best of luck. Need some.
By past fuel and present flame, life marches ever on.
Oh, Burkina, I must atone.
Patience. We will answer to the fire for all our deeds. Even if one day I fall behind, never look back. Keep moving forward, as we are now.
Live with your guilt and shame. This is the price to pay.
Heir to the Turnfire, please use my ruined vessel to train the heroes of the future. The will of Kangamato will march ever on, till the abyss is stamped out.
Carving waves! Whew! Pretty eventful day yesterday, huh? Paimon wonders how things are doing now. Let's go
Traveler, Trinidad's condition is stabilized. He suffered burn.
Guess that's the best news. Paimon has to...
We're simply not afraid to charge ahead into the unknown. He's fine. Don't worry. After the incident yesterday, a transparent it is somewhat akin to a scab, in that it stops the abyss. We've never seen anything like it. The tribe's most senior elders believe it was caused when he was burned by the... I think their theory makes sense.
Wow. So it's made a barrier against...
It's practically a miracle from what we've seen of it so far.
Wow. That's...
I know what you're thinking. Because you and Kinich, you summoned the very flame and that fire is what's...
Whoa.
I may be the chief of this tribe, but if anyone can...
So Kinich then. Hey, Kinich!
Hey yourselves.
We were gonna ask you the...
Sorry.
So you thought you'd try and extinguish the sacred flame with Dendro? Or is that an attempt?
The sacred flame only possesses a fraction of the Pyro Archon's power.
Kinich, when you went into the flames...
Intended
to...
sacrifice myself? Of course not. But now I'm curious. What ma-
Well, because everyone's... And Ponche's theory was that summoning the Turnfire is a...
So you've heard that. I'm afraid I can't say for sure.
Well, even if you don't...
What I would say is, if that really was the power of the Turnfire...
The Mountain King?
The core meaning of price is not atonement. It's easy to die for your sins. Much harder to live with the guilt and keep on going. In the end...
Alright, so...
Health-wise, there's nothing to worry about. He'll enter a fighting but his attacks are gentler now and not as crazed as before. Like he said yesterday, he just intends to... Yeah, I tried
We dare say that Locust King has well and truly lost. Its body remains fighting fit thanks to the perverse power of...
But...
That was merely one last burst of brain activity before it croaked.
Oh, come on! Stop it! That's why he doesn't have time to chat with us.
Well, at least it means my fellow tribe...
Yeah, that's right. You caught...
But he ended up being completely
that's on him. It's not your fault he's useless. Besides...
Friends? So, promise me. If for you...
Yeah, everyone's happy
Pony?
Toba?
Huh?
Now hold your horses. Okay, before you roll your eyes out of your... All right, I'll just get to the point.
What?
You're extreme.
Huh?
On my first day here, it's a dangerous sport to be...
Oh.
Of course. Anyway, the good in the hands of the enemy. Why does Uncle Sanka? Oh, but in the end, I made it through.
The moral of the story is to...
What I'm trying to tell you. She's right behind you.
Another trick about... Huh?
Let's ride!
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.